Entail. I have a scholarship for Saginaw Valley University. I come from an educational background. My mother graduated from UM, my baby sister UM, two of my sisters UCF, my brother Bethune-Cookman, played with the New York Jets for 4 years. I say all that to say this. None of them have a business but me. And I don't have a degree. I got a degree called life degree. Is you with me? So I say that to say this. If I can do it, you can do it. And I'm gonna help you do it, just like my brother said right there. Cause I'm gonna give y'all the medicine before I leave. You know what I'm saying? Now, I started working with a carpet company. I worked with a marble company when I first came home. I've been home 11 years come February, and I was making good money as I was sharing with Mr. Jenkins, but I wasn't happy. I was bringing $1,300 every Friday. I wasn't happy. So what I do, I was mentoring at Monarch High School with the kids that's playing football. And there was this one kid that had all this talent, but he wanted to be a jerk. And I stayed in his face. He used to go home and tell his dad. He said, it's this guy, man, that's always in my face. They call him Motivational Mike. See, my theme is choices. Everything in life, you have a choice. You have a choice to do what's right. You have a choice to do what's wrong. So his dad came out to the practice one day and said, excuse me, you Motivational Mike? I said, that's me. He said, I want to thank you for the job you're doing with my son. He said, you got my blessing. He said, keep doing what you're doing. I said, okay. He owned a carpet cleaning business right there in Coconut Creek called SOS. So one day I was just teasing with him. I said, man, give me a job. He said, you got it. I was joking. So I go there to his business. I left my Marvin Granite company, making the $1,300 a week. I don't know what I'm finna make working with this company, but it was something different. It was challenging. So he showed me the machines on the vans. These machines cost from $13,000 up to $40,000 mounted on the van. Mind you, I didn't know jack about carpet cleaning, tile and grout, upholstery, air ducts. I didn't know nothing. I learned that machine in less than 30 minutes. He said, it'll take you 2 weeks to get a van. I had a van in 3 days. On my third day, I made $900 for the company. I made $1,200 with upsales. He said, man, you own to something. I'm like a sponge. All of you that's convicted fellas, we are sponges. You spill it, we soak it up. That's if you want it. So guess what? After I left him, I went to another company, interior design, a high-end carpet cleaning company. So I started going from company to company because I wanted to learn what they was doing and what mistakes they was making that I didn't want to make. Because one thing I take pride in is being honest with my clients. I'm big on that. That's why I have a website. Whatever price there, that's the price for everybody, for the rich and for the poor. So I keep it even. Now, I went to the last company called Two Brothers. They fired me for a string of hair. Hear me right? One string of hair. They fired me. Don't you know it was a blessing for me? I didn't even realize it. I was upset, but I didn't show no attitude. I stood up and shook his hand. I said, thank you for the opportunity. So I left. I go home, laid in my bed. 10 o'clock that morning, I'm just thinking. I jumped up out that bed. I said, you know what? I'm finna be a boss. I said, I ain't working for nobody no more. I grabbed my laptop, went to sunbiz.com. I said, now I need to create me a name. I want to be unique. I don't want to be like nobody else. I said, that's it. Unique carpet tile and upholstery cleaning. Boom, I registered with Sunbiz. Went to rs.com, got my EIN number. I started working out the back seat of my car. My first mentor had a portable machine. He told me to throw it away. But he didn't know I took it and put it on my patio. Didn't know that machine was going to be my beginning. 4 years later, I put the machine in the shop. They called me, Michael, your machine is ready. I said, oh my God, I know I got to pay a lot of money. I said, how much owe you? He said, $50. I said, what? I put a $100 bill. I said, keep the change. That's how happy I was. I said, keep the change. So guess what? I started going to these people's houses doing the aerial rugs. I'm talking about high-end. High-end, I'm making good money out the back seat of my car. Then I heard about vocational rehabilitation on David Extension. Boy, you been an ex-felon, you got the edge. And I'm finna give you the lick. So I goes out there, I said, hey, I want to sign up for y'all self-employment program. I want to be self-employed and I need some funding. The lady said, we don't do that here. I said, ma'am, I know you do that here. She said, no, we don't do that here. I said, okay. I go back the next day. She said, why are you back here? I said, well, you didn't do nothing for me yesterday, so I figured you'd do something today. She said, ain't nothing changed since yesterday. I said, okay. I go back the third day. She said, Miss Lee, why are you back here? I said, you didn't do nothing day before yesterday. You didn't do nothing yesterday, so I figured you had a good night's sleep last night, so you're going to do something for me today. She said, get in my office. 11 months later, they gave me $17,400. I ain't looked back. The rest was history. My first big contract with Johnson Wales University, I made $31,000 in 6 days. Now I got a van in Orlando. I'm putting one in Port St. Lucie. I got one going to Fort Myers. A guy approached me yesterday and asked me, would I be considering franchising? Nah, I told Mr. Jenkins, I don't make quick decisions. I said, let me think about it. Nah, let me think about it. I'm not anxious to franchise anything right now. You know what I mean? So now, if I can average almost $4,000 a week, you can get $8,000 a week. Because the company that I was working for, I was making them $7,000 a week as a technician. And all I was taking home was 13, 14, 12, because you were getting commission. If you didn't do upsells, you really didn't make no money. So guess what? I always been gifted with this. Because I feel like if I get you to listen, they say I talk a cat off a fish truck. You know what I mean? But people gravitated to me because of my personality. And I'm not what you see here. This is what I am every day with my customers. This is me. Now, I'm going to tell you, that was a big plus for me. I cut into this filthy rich guy named Mr. Denson. I know he don't mind me sharing. And he heard about me through a lady who do staging named Bridget King. She's very high-end, do staging. I know y'all probably don't know what home staging is. It's where they come to your house, they stage your house. If you want to sell it, they put their furniture there. Then, so when you walk through, you get an idea what your furniture look like inside these houses. So the guy called me, told me, said, we got a stay on the yacht. We're trying to sell this yacht. Everybody came trying to get it out. Could nobody get it out. She said, I got a guy. I went up there. Now this guy's filthy rich. I took the stain out in less than 10 minutes. He said, listen, you don't got to go through nobody. Put my number in your phone. Guess what? He gave me a key password to his house, the password to his house and the key logo. And now they finna transport my van to Michigan and gonna ship me on the airplane, first class, to go clean a mansion in Michigan. Tell me that ain't favor. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give you some real favor. You see how you say you're a volunteer in the prison system? I was a volunteer when I was on parole. They say it couldn't be done. When I go to Modern Correctional Institution, they gave me the keys to go open up the chapel. I'm giving inmates phone calls. Yeah. But you want me to tell? I want y'all to do something for me and I'm gonna sit down. All of you guys that's here at the work release, I want you to do one thing. Please just work with me. I want you to close your eyes. I'm gonna tell you a story and I'm gonna ask you a question and you raise your hand. Just close your eyes and I'm gonna tell you a story. It's this guy snatched this lady purse down in Miami in Liberty City. This purse had $10,000 in it. He only got 2 blocks to go before he get away with this $10,000. The K9 unit has been called. He didn't jump one gate. He got one more gate left to go. And if he get close this gate, he make it with these $10,000. By a show of hands, how many of y'all want to see him get that last gate to get that bag? That $10,000. Raise your hand. Okay. Now I got news for you. If you raise your hand, guess what? You ain't ready for society. You know why? They call that criminal thinking. Yeah. See, if your mind is changed to do the right thing, you want him to get caught. Because guess what? Suppose that was your mother purse. You'll be the first one with the cell phone calling 911. So guess what? We can't be a cop and a crook too. We can't be both. So you're going to do right or you're going to do wrong. You got a choice. The name of this place is called Turning Point. Am I correct? Bridges, and I'm correct. That means when you go across a bridge, at some point you gotta make a turn and go back the opposite way and do the right thing. It's a turning point in your life where you have to change. They say there's 2 kinds of people in this world, those who know and those who don't know. The difference between the 2 is knowledge. Every day I was in prison, all I did was read and study. Came out of prison with no credit. In less than 2 years, I was at 750. I bought 2 brand new cars back to back. I was married at the time. I've been divorced now 4 years. And I say that to say this. If I can do it, you can do it. Go to vocational rehab if you got a business plan, a business idea. It's money for everybody. And when you work for it, you get a chance to enjoy it. If you married, listen, ain't nothing out there. Stick with the woman that stuck with you. Stick with the one that stuck with you, because let me tell you something. And I ain't just saying this because I learned from experience. They say experience is the best teacher. No, I ain't got this no crack is bad. If I look at you and see how crack did you, I don't want it. That's good enough for me. I see what he did to you. You know what I'm saying? So listen, man, y'all got your family here. Some people is not fortunate to have family to come see them. So when they see you with your family, that inspires them. That makes them happy. They might not never tell you that. And like the brother was saying, I swear to God, I told this brother, I told, I said, you sure he ain't never heard me spoke before, but he used some of my line about the legacy. Because that's what I'm focused on, my legacy right now. How I want to be remembered when I'm dead and gone. I don't want to be remembered as 099227. You know who I want to be remembered? Motivational Mike, the guy that take care of the homeless. The man that go to all the high schools and talk to these kids. That's my passion. When he called me, said, Mike, would you go to work with me? I said, just schedule me, give me a time. I'm there. Just give me a time. I make time for ex-felons. But due to y'all at work release, y'all don't get the privileges that everybody get behind that wall. Because guess what? Everybody that get out, I give them $100. But see, you making money, so you don't need me. No, y'all don't need me at work release. That don't apply to y'all. That don't apply to y'all. So I had a guy call me named Rick Hicks. I don't know if y'all know him. He got out the other day. Hey, Motivation Mike, you got that $100? I said, yeah, I got it for you. I said, but don't sweat me. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, like I say, guys, listen, man, it's a pleasure to be here to stand before you guys. I'm sacrificing right now to be here because end of the time I be on my Harley Davidson ride with my music right now. But I choose to come here. So I know y'all what I'm getting ready to do now. I'm gonna go get on my bike. Okay? So, but listen, man, go to vocational rehab and tell them you want to be in the self-employment program if you have a business idea. It's never enough lawn guys. It's never enough for car wash guys. It's never enough for pressure washer guys. You can do the same thing. And let your price be your price. Some people say, Michael, you high? I said, take it or leave it. That's my price. I'm not changing it. I'm not in business to make friends. I'm in business to make money. And the same thing go for my best friends and my family members. I charge them too. I tell them, let's don't get it twisted. Because when I came up with this vision for my business, there was nobody there. When I told everybody on Facebook, I said, I want all my friends. I got 2,000 some friends on Facebook. I said, give me $5. Only 2 people respond. I didn't need it. I just wanted to see what kind of response I was going to get. That's why all that about 2,000 friends, them ain't your friends. Them just somebody you just met online. That ain't your friends. Because guess what? A real friend going to do this. They're going to do whatever they need to do to help you while you down. Like Les Brown once said, he said, if you fall over, land on your back. Because if you can look up, you can get up. Now, I tell you what I will do for you. If you get out, you call me, and we'll go to vocational rehabilitation. And I'll walk you through the process to help you get your business started. Now, I will do that for free. Okay? You have your own gas. And, no, I'm just joking. But I will help you guys, all right? So if anybody have any questions, I'm going to leave some cards here or whatever. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm finna sit down. I got 2 cards. Now, don't laugh at me when I tell you this. Why y'all think I got 2 different kind of cards? Can anybody answer that question? Why?
One costs more than the other.
No, same business, but 2 different cards. Huh? Nah. The real serious and the one that like to just get it and throw it away. That's your card.